That's some more fantastic special effects there. AKDC with Thunderstruck. I sound like a morning DJ. And we are going to transform functions. So I'll do one example here. One of the reasons I'm doing one example only, is because my computer's about to die. So let me find our notes from class. There's AKDC. What else we got here? No, that's old stuff. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. So we're going to transform root x, and we're going to do all these things to it. So this is your A, this is your K, this is your D, and your C. A, C, D, C, A, K, D, C, and A, K, D, C. A and C affect the Y, they affect the vertical, and K and D affect the X. So let's go through this. Step one, watch out here. This is the trick. Here, this has to be rewritten as this, 3x plus 5 in the bracket. So we're going to rewrite it like this. You need to separate the k from the x, and when you do so, you need to factor. So we go through it, and our a is equal to -2. A of -2, it's a vertical stretch of 2, and a flip in a reflection, vertical reflection, so reflection in the x-axis. So what are we reflecting? Well, our key points for root x are 0, 0, 1, 1, 4, 2, and 9, 3. So then we take all these points here and we multiply them by -2. So a is equal to -2. Take your y values and multiply them by -2. So my x's stay the same, and my y's are multiplied by -2. So that's 0, -2, -4. 3 times -2 is -6. K is equal to 3, but I need to flip that. It's horizontal transformation, so it's a 1/3 transformation. A 1/3 is a horizontal compression. So a horizontal compression of 1/3. Take my take my x's and multiply those by 1/3. So all of my x values are multiplied by 1/3. I don't know if I said extra y's, but I meant x's. So 0, 1/3, 4/3, 9/3, or just plain old 3. Now you can decide if you want to change those to mixed fractions or not. Here I need to take these values of y, 0, -2, -4, and -6. So these are my points now. That's very sloppy today. Anyway, I'm sorry. So D is this guy here. D is equal to -5. I'm moving left 5. Again, think of a parabola. If I had x plus 5 in a parabola, you would say move left 5, or you would say your h and k, you would say the value of your h in your vertex is -5, and that's what D is. So left 5, subtract 5. So these are my x values. Subtract 5, -5, -4, and 2/3. 4/3 is 1 1/3, so I take 5 away from that. I'm left with 3 2/3 in the negative. 3 subtract 5 is -2. These stay the same. Okay, comma, 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 comma. That's where I interjected my comic chameleon joke earlier today. Okay, finally, our last step is C is plus 4. C is equal to 4. That means I'm going up 4, and if that happens, I need to increase my y's by 4. So these all become 4 bigger, and they end up like so. My x's stay the same. Someone mentioned today that sounds like a country song, and it does. Okay, so those are my final points here. And now I plot those points. So my original points were here, doot, 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 and one more, and they look like this. And now when I take all this and I plot these points, I'll do it in red. My first point, -5, 4 is over here. My next point is somewhere around here. Okay, 4 2/3. 4 2/3 over here, more. Just make the point big enough. -3, 1, 2, 3, and 2/3 is over here, and then I'm at 0, and finally I'm here. So -2, 2, and 2. So now I've switched, I flipped it like this. You want to check your work? Go to Desmos, put your equation into Desmos. What is my equation? Well, let's look at this. I had the root x before, so now I have root x here. I added 5 directly to the x. I multiplied this whole thing by 3, and then I threw the -2 in front and a 4 on the outside. Okay, so that's taking this here and turning it into equation form. Okay, so notice the x is right on the x is a 5. Okay, you also could have put this in x 3x plus 15. This will still graph to be the same thing. The only thing is when you do your transformations, you need to factor that out. Okay, hope that made sense. Everything else goes the same way. If I have a series of points, get the series of points. Like, you know, later on we do something that looks like this. Get the coordinates of the points, and then just transfer them A, K, D, and C. Okay, good luck. Take care.